Welcome to the Knox app walkthrough video for Windows. The first step is to copy the Knox Archaist folder to your desktop. You may have done this already, but we're going to go ahead and do a quick review of this as well. So if you've downloaded Knox Archaist as opposed to received it on a USB drive, the first step is going to be to create a Knox Archaist folder on your desktop or another location on your hard drive that has write access. So we'll go ahead and do that, going to our desktop and then just right-clicking, creating a folder, calling it Knox Archaist. And then the next step is going to be to open up the zip file that we downloaded, and that's going to be in our Downloads folder. And we'll open up the zip file by clicking on it. And then we're going to copy the contents inside of this zip file to the Knox Archaist folder that we just created on the desktop, like this. Now, if you received Knox Archaist on a USB drive, what you would do is open up the USB drive through Windows Explorer, just clicking on the USB drive name, and it's going to have a folder for both Mac and Windows, and in this case you'd want to copy the Windows folder and then just paste it directly onto your desktop. There are several options to run Knox Archaist. For modern computers, you can use the Knox app provided with the game. You can use an Apple II emulator that you already have, or you can play Knox Archaist on real Apple II hardware. In this video, we're going to show how to play Knox Archaist using the Knox app. Note that it is very important not to run the Knox app from the USB drive or from the zip file that you downloaded it in, as that can cause problems with the functioning of the game. So we'll go back into the Knox Archaist folder on the desktop and double click on the Knox Archaist file. And if you downloaded Knox Archaist, depending on your virus scanner, it might intercept the file and run a scan on it, like mine is doing here. It says suspicious file detected, and it's running the scan. Depending on your virus scanner, you might be able to just let it complete the scan, or you might need to go into the virus scanner settings to tell it to trust the file. In this case, the scan completed and it's allowing the application to continue. Also, depending on the virus scanner, you might need to double click on Knox Archaist EXE several times for the virus scanner to allow it to launch. I said Knox Archaist.exe. What I mean here is just the Knox Archaist file that we clicked on previously. And this is what you should see if everything is working after Knox Archaist loads up, is this splash screen here. And that's pretty much it. From there, just follow the game prompts and of course consult the manual. Also, please note that it's very important that there is only one Knox Archaist HDV file in the Knox Archaist folder at any given time. Most importantly, the Knox Archaist application should only be in the same folder as one Knox Archaist HDV file. If there's multiple Knox Archaist HDV files, then the Knox Archaist application will pick one that it's going to use, and that could result in unexpected effects, such as it appearing that your characters no longer have the same state as you expected them to when you last saved the game, because the images were mixed up. So just keep one Knox Archaist HDV file in the Knox Archaist folder. It is a good idea to make backups of the HDV file periodically, however. In-game there are 2 save slots, but it can be useful to make backups of the HDV files so that you can restore the game to previous iterations to a much greater extent than just the 2 in-game slots. So the best way to do that is just create a folder called Backups, and then copy the HDV file and paste it into the Backups folder. And that way you have a backup or multiple backups if you so choose, but then still keep just the one HDV file in the Nox Archaist folder. We hope you enjoy playing Nox Archaist.